5 buildings, as you recall, were originally scheduled to be built, of which only 2 were able to get under construction because of, well, for the same reason City Hall figures changed. So escalating cost of construction. We're building the core services building, which is the basic building, the main building where most of the social services will be rendered. We're building the medical health component, still to be built, and I think of equal importance are the learning center, the daycare center, and the recreation building.
We feel great. This was a great victory for the Frogs. We feel that we had a great effort. It's a team effort, not only just from, say, the offense, but it was both offense and defense. We felt like our defense was outstanding from the standpoint that they put the rush on A&M's quarterback, and then we felt like our offense moved the football. So we had a good day.
Is there anything that you planned to do different that really worked for you?
We hadn't planned anything different except from a defensive standpoint. We wanted to put the rush on their quarterback, their passer, which we did. And then from an offensive standpoint, we wanted to run straight at them and move the football, in which we did for 400 and something yards. So this is the only thing that actually we planned.
Coach, it's an early season, really. You lost one to Arkansas. Now you won this one. Next week, I believe you have a week off this next weekend. Then you go against Baylor. How about the Bears?
Well, of course, you know, in this conference, they all have good football teams. We have a lot of respect for Baylor. I'm glad that we have an off week so that we can get some people well. We have several people that hurt, several that couldn't play against Texas A&M. So we feel that this week will do us good to get well and then be well prepared against a good Baylor team.
Now, we heard also in this commission the pleas of unity of the needs of special programs and the liberal arts program. And it was largely on the basis of these pleas and not of our own needs that we signed the minority report. I believe that these needs can be provided through Dr. Jordan's plan.
On this issue, gentlemen, we are not discussing management problems, rules and regulations for the use of campus facilities, for the maintenance of student order, for the sale of merchandise on campus, or any issue of an essentially administrative or fiscal sort. The question of college organization centers on and is confined to questions that are clearly and fundamentally of a scholarly, academic, and educational character concerning the nature of knowledge, the most effective means by which it may be acquired, the means of acquiring it, the way to stimulate the greatest creativity through the juxtaposition of areas.
I'm not concerned about how I look, but I am concerned about whether what this man is saying against this council has any validity at all. And if it has, I want him to name names. I don't want him to...
You won't let me say it.
Well, name the name, sir. I don't care how it looks.
I'm ready when you are, Councilman. Secretary, have you seen the report? Mr. Nall's report? Yes, I've got one right here. I haven't seen it. No. You can pass this one around and...
Where did you get your copy?
I'm not at liberty to say where I got it.
Most of these systems would be put in university campuses, airports, medical centers, and naturally in downtown areas where the movement of traffic is a problem at this time, or any other place where there is a traffic problem.
You've been talking for some time about the possibility of putting such a system in downtown Fort Worth or downtown Dallas. How do the prospects look at this moment?
Department of Transportation seems to feel that this sort of a plan would be most appropriate in any major city where it can be proved that a system like this would serve a definite purpose and carry the people from perimeter into and around the downtown area as an inner circulation system.
Do you consider yourself to be at the mercy of the telephone company or any other utility company?
No, sir, I do not, for this reason. While my actual staff of employees numbers only 2 besides myself, I have available large fields of expertise contained in the present city administrative staff. These people include certified public accountants, registered professional engineers, certain attorneys, and all of these people work with me when necessary.
So you don't consider yourself to be a captive of anyone then?
No, sir.
Are you prepared to present evidence
at this time, when nothing has been presented to this council, and you are the rate-making body that will have to decide it in a public...
We'd like you to appoint the members of the council, and you think we're collusion instead of city council, but I think that's probably a rather small point. Now, when I talked to Councilman Allen, and I called Councilman Allen, I discussed this with him, and I told him it was impossible for me to defend the state.